Flux and Terra are now building a decentralized future together. This is on the Flux official Medium page, and it says, welcome to a landmark day for Web3. Today, we are happy to announce that Flux and Terra are joining forces. Working together, Flux and Terra will integrate their ecosystem and bring you the very best Web3 has to offer. Terra is one of the hottest and fastest growing ecosystems in blockchain. It's a public blockchain protocol deploying a suite of algorithmic decentralized stablecoins, which underpin a thriving ecosystem that brings DeFi to the masses. Terra is a regular treasure trove for blockchain and DeFi enthusiasts with 100 plus projects across DeFi, Web3, and NFTs in the ecosystem. From censorship-resistant stablecoins to high-yield savings in synthetic stocks, Terra is building a powerhouse of financial services powered by blockchain technology and available to everyone. It's decentralized finance at its finest. Flux is the leader in Web3 decentralized infrastructure. It is a comprehensive suite of decentralized computing services and blockchain as a service solutions. The Flux ecosystem provides Web3 developers with tools, services, and infrastructure needed to deploy their applications in a fully decentralized manner. Flux has a powerful decentralized computational network consisting of more than 11,000 Flux nodes with a combined 78,000 CPU cores, 238 terabytes of RAM, and 5,000 terabytes of storage. When you take some of the best applications in Web3 and put them on the best decentralized infrastructure available, you get blockchain magic. This collaboration will focus on the deep integration of ecosystems and will leverage the respective strengths of Flux and Terra to jointly build the best tech, the best applications in blockchain. When 1 + 1 = Web3, simply Flux plus Terra will equal Web3 is what they're saying here. If you're wondering, Web3 is the internet of the future that leverages emerging technology such as blockchain to deliver a decentralized internet focused on the empowerment of the users, the people of the internet. It enables people to take stewardship of the internet rather than being forced to place their trust in centralized actors such as corporations and banks. The purpose of Flux is to provide the required tools and infrastructure to enable developers to build and deploy their decentralized applications on Web3. The goal of Flux is clear: to build the internet of the future, a decentralized Web3. Terra states in their white paper, quote, Terra is looking to become the first usable currency and stable platform on the blockchain, unlocking the power of decentralization for mainstream users, merchants, and developers. In other words, Terra aims to bring censorship-resistant money to the masses and empower individuals through an open, accessible financial ecosystem chock full of powerful applications. Working together is mutually beneficial for Flux and Terra. Flux gets closer to the goal of building Web3 by adding killer Terra applications onto Flux's decentralized infrastructure. And Terra gets closer to its goal of unlocking the power of decentralization as their ecosystem transitions from Web 2 to Web 3 infrastructure. The end result, more Web 3 empowerment for those operating within the Flux and Terra ecosystems. Here's what it will initially include: development of Terra on the Flux ecosystem to push for deeper decentralization. Flux will deploy decentralized apps from Terra ecosystem on Flux, Mir, Anchor, and more. For more information on the network, you can visit the Flux OS dashboard, which has information on network resources, node rewards, application deployments, and DAO governance. Launch of Flux token on the Terra blockchain. The Flux ecosystem utilizes parallel assets or tokens on other blockchains to enable the Fusion cross-chain bridge. This provides the Flux ecosystem with better access to DeFi as well as other development opportunities. A snapshot will be taken on May 5th, and eligible Flux holders will receive the initial distribution of Flux tokens on Terra at a later date. So if you guys aren't aware, just to kind of clarify that a little bit, I believe this is in relation to parallel assets. If we go to, let's see, minerpool.org, we can show you guys here real quick exactly what that looks like here. All right, so if you're mining Flux, you get paid out in essentially not only Flux, but a portion of Flux in parallel assets. These parallel assets currently include Cadena, Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Tron, and Solana. Now, you are still, of course, earning your other parallel assets here. You can see that on my wallet, I still have, 5 more. My understanding is that essentially you should see here at some point, whenever they announce the date, that you will get these Flux tokens on the Terra network. Now, it's important to also note about this, because I was messing with this when we did our how to use MetaMask tutorial. There are some issues with low liquidity, not some, a ton of issues with low liquidity across both Binance Smart Chain as well as Ethereum for Flux tokens. In fact, it's to the point to where I think that you would be more advised, in my humble opinion, if you want to support the network, to actually add liquidity in these parallel chains as opposed to actually building nodes. One, you're going to have a little bit less infrastructure to deal with at that point because you're just adding on to those networks. Two, you're going to be basically allowing people to go ahead and realize that Flux does have these parallel assets on things like Ethereum and so on. And I think that it's needed. Right now, you really don't have enough. I've added some on both Binance and as well as on Ethereum, but mine's not enough to really make up for the lack of liquidity within these parallel assets. And I think that that is going to be an issue moving forward. So just something I wanted to talk about a little bit there. The official Flux Wallet and blockchain application suite, Zelcore, will support Luna as well as many other Terra native tokens such as UST, KRW, SDT, and much more, as well as integrated support for many CW20 tokens like MAAPL and MTSLA, and so on. Users will also have the ability to import any Terra token they want. If some token is present on the Zelcore backend exchange engine, it will also be available to be swapped. Zelcore also provides direct access to centralized exchanges like Binance, Kraken, FTX, and more. But why stop there? Flux and Terra are building a collaborative space that will run deep and bring many more exciting developments down the road. The entire Flux team is looking forward to working with Terra. I have a lot of respect for the Terra team. They set a clear goal and vision for themselves, and they're delivering on that vision with great dedication. I love their approach to DeFi and all the great opportunities their ecosystem provides for everyone in the blockchain space. I'm excited to think about the great potential of working with them and integrating our respective ecosystems. And I'm most happy that Flux can help them decentralize by deploying their applications on our powerful network of Flux nodes. Flux has found a new friend and ally in the quest to bring Web3 to the masses. I think it's fair to say that the future for Web3 looks brighter as every day goes by, end quote. And that's from Daniel Keller. You can go watch my interview with Daniel Keller on this channel as well. Web3 is growing every day, and so is the demand for infrastructure. The Flux ecosystem is the leader in Web3 infrastructure and is committed to being the best decentralized tech stack available now and in the future. To be the best version of itself that Flux can be, we need some great friends to help us grow and develop. We're honored to be working with Terra and have them join our Web3 family of awesome teams hard at work to deliver a new decentralized internet. Flux is fueled by community, so we invite you to come take a part. All are welcome. It doesn't matter if you're just interested in the technology, an investor, a developer, or just like to make crypto memes all day. Flux needs all kinds of people to participate in the decentralized future. And on a note to that too, of course, if we're looking at the most bullish coin to save proof of work mining, it does feel like Flux because they are so heavily integrated into Web3 at this point, especially with the infrastructure. So I wanted to point that out. Come check out official Flux website, blah, blah, blah. If you want to witness what Flux has built so far, you can, visit the Flux network dashboard and see how many nodes they've got online, that sort of thing, the resources available, what dApps are already running, and what the current rewards are for Flux node operators. And also please stop by the Flux Discord. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out more clips here, or if you're interested in checking out the entire live show, you can check that out down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.